for the last little while, and it's probably not straight. Is it straight? You're gonna say it's crooked anyway, so I'm not listening to anyone. I need to put on mine. My apron. At this point, I would never know. I would never even know if it was crooked or not. We have a bit of a different camera angle today. I'm not using the chair, I'm just using my tripod. Let me turn down my brightness a bit. Okay. Guys, look at this. So I bought these new nails. I don't do like acrylics or whatever. Like, you know how girls like go get their nails done? I don't get my nails done. But sometimes I do like stick-on nails, and they last like a week or like 2 weeks. And I wanted to try, I got these new ones. I got these new ones. They're really cheap. I got them from Amazon. And I wanted to just see. Also, thanks, Boy Wonder. 30 months. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you. Hey, we can do the animations. Love it. And I put one on just to see how it would look. And I can't get it off. It is stuck on there. Look at it. And oh, I don't know how that happened. I have a little cut on my finger. It's not focusing. But look at it. It's not my middle finger, so I can show you guys. It looks kind of nice, right? Wait, will this work? Oh, it works. It kind of looks cool. I was like, oh, those are kind of cool. Let me try one on. And now I just have one nail on. So yeah. Oh, should I do the double thumbs up? Oh, that's sick. That looks so cool from here. Whoa, I like that. We don't have channel points today, so we can't redeem any of the channel points. Crazy Canuck, 31 months. Ah! I've been doing this a lot. It's actually super cringe. I'd be like, oh, no way. And yeah, I don't like that, but sometimes I make habits that I can't get rid of immediately until I identify that I don't like them. So yeah. Guys, today we are going to be cooking. We're also going to be playing a little game that I thought of. Gabriel 31. I know Zach Bryan just dropped a new album. I haven't listened to it though. Do you like it? I know. Like I've been doing like, oh my god, like I don't like that. I would be like, that's cringe if somebody else did that. So the fact that I'm doing it, I already know. Thanks, Gabriel. There's a little heart for you. No idea what accent that is. Okay, we're gonna be playing a game, but we're gonna play a game while my pasta is boiling. So today, we're gonna be making a recipe that was recommended to me by my good old friend, Monique. She sent it to me the other day, and it had pickles in it. And I was like, say less, say less. I didn't even read the recipe. I was like, yes, I will do it. Absolutely. Pasta. Wait, we say pasta, right? Pasta in Canada. And then Americans say pasta? Pasta. That sounds wrong, so that must be it. Oh, my name is One Punch Woman. Also known as Georgia. Oh no. I know, the crying baby. The crying baby. We do have I have the volume up, so my brat will be working today. And yeah, could you imagine it's like my kid? I'm like, oh yeah, just my kid in the other room. Neglected. We are gonna be making a pasta salad today. Pasta, yeah, I say pasta. And we're using these these noodles. I've never used them before. Get a good look. Can you see them? Yeah. So we're gonna you know I'm trolling you guys. We're gonna be using these. Vic! Thanks, Vic! What's up? The OGs are here. I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back. These are the type of pasta we're using. What are these called? They kind of look like snail shells. That's what they should be called. Snail, look at my nail. Snail shell pasta. Whoa, they really do. And this is the type that's recommended to use. I have to wait until the water boils. And then while the pasta is going, we're gonna be playing a little game. I need to actually write it up. I'm lost. Where is my pasta container? We're gonna be writing something up and ranking them. Okay? Oh, Monique, are these the type of the right noodles? I did good, I think. For those who need glasses, here you go. A little closer. Oh, okay. And we're gonna be doing these. The only ingredients that this needs is sour cream, mayo, pickle juice, pickles, onions, cheddar cheese. Monique! Thank you for the sub! Hearts for you. Spread the love. Okay. Those are perfect. Good. I got a sub for it too. Amazing. Yes. Okay, so now we are going to wait until this boils, put the pasta in, then we're going to be playing a game. I have my recipe right here that I will not be referring to whatsoever throughout this whole thing. So we don't need a recipe. We don't, that's not how we roll around here. So, Hell Jumper, 7 months, whoa, thank you. This is for you. For your kind gesture. It's so nice, it's like here. No, me, no, Amani, yo. We're gonna be playing a game because I've been flying a lot recently. Sorry to the environment, I really am. I have been contributing poorly to the environment. But in exchange, I will unplug all my electronics after this for an hour. Does that sound fair? We're gonna be playing a game, and no problem. We'll hold down the fort until you get back. We're gonna play a game about who is the worst person to sit beside on an airplane. And I need suggestions here. I need to write down suggestions and then we rank them in a list. Okay? So far, I have like a large person, so XL, and then I have a crying baby. These are some of the things that I've experienced, okay? Crying baby. One thing that I really, Karen, that's a good one. One that I really struggle with is a seat kicker. Crying large I've never dealt with that. That sounds like my worst nightmare. Farting old shiny light. Guys, we need to generalize here. I don't know if we can get into specifics because we have to rank them. Ooh, actually yes. Okay, somebody who's like super sick, coughing. I think a seat kicker is like the worst. So like someone's behind you. I have had that so many times and it really puts me over the edge. Like I'm like, of all the things, like that is up there for me because I think it's just happened too many times for me and I have to like sit up like this in my chair because I just can't handle the fact that this like person is kicking my seat the whole time. So that's going on my list. Seat kicker. Okay, we're gonna put the pasta in. Talking is a tough one. A talker is actually, that'll go on the list for sure. Also guys, this is going in now. I will try to keep an eye on it, but you know how I am during streams, so. We're not gonna make a ton because it's just little old me here. Another habit that I do that I'm not fond of is this. I do this so much. I'm like, yeah, like with my finger. It's not great. I think I can put a little bit more in. You guys have probably noticed that too, so thanks for not like calling me out on it. Appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Smells of cigarettes. Someone who doesn't stop talking. We're gonna put the chatty Cathy in here. Chatty Cathy. I've also had people like really smelly. Like either they fart the whole time or they're just like a smelly person. So that's like another one that is tough because like what do you do about that? What do you do about a smelly person? What if I'm the smelly person? Oh, another one. Somebody who takes up a ton of space. Oh, I guess it's an XL person. But like, you know, like if you're on the window or aisle or like if you're beside someone who wants both armrests and like they like sit with their knees like this, that bothers me. Yeah. Like, I guess it goes in the same category as an XL person because like someone who takes up a lot of space and somebody that like is just naturally bigger. Oh my gosh, max brightness. Yes, that's a good one. Max brightness. Because I dealt with this on my last, like one of my flights recently. And I did not expect it to be that bad. It was a night flight and I was like, can this person please, and I didn't have one of those coverings. And I was like, please, like I didn't think this was gonna be so annoying. And that was a new one for me. That was a new one. Max brightness on screen. Oh, what about playing things out loud? I feel like that's a big one. Turns on the, oh yeah. Yeah, that one's tough. Someone who's like always going to the bathroom and if they like have to climb over you all the time, so like uses bathroom every like 20 minutes. Okay. What was the other one that I said? It was max brightness and plays everything out loud. Plays everything out loud. Yeah. Is there anything else? I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 of them. So if there's anything else, let me know. I think what I've also had like people who aren't like they're not considerate, so like they'll have their bare feet like up on like your armrest or something. Like I had a woman next to me and she was cross-legged like this, like she was sitting like this, but she had bare feet, and so like her toes were like beside, like this is my armrest. Like I was like this. That was my armrest. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't do it. Yeah. Oh, a seat swapper. Yeah, that's tough. Seat swapper can go in there. Yeah. Or like just somebody who is like, what else bothers me with traveling? And this is just a venting session. It's okay. I'm like, I can manage my tolerance when it comes to this stuff. I feel like there should be an order to get off the plane, right? Like every row. I understand if somebody is trying to make a connection flight. Fair enough. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to make a connection. Do you mind if I go? Fair enough. Yes, you may. I don't have a connection. But when somebody is like from the back of the plane, immediately gets up when the seatbelt sign turns off and is like walking to the front of the plane, like ready to get off, I'm like, no. That's not how this works. We get off, we get on, actually we get on in a random zone, so that doesn't apply. But if you're getting off, you should go aisle. Aisles. These two, then those. You don't come up from the back of the plane and get off. And if you do, I'm walking past you as we go to get our bags. I will make it a point that I walk past you. I'll run. Yeah. Anyways, that's probably the couple that get me, you know? But, okay, we have about 8 minutes for this, so we can start ranking these. I think what I'm gonna go with, what is exactly a Karen? Like, what would you, like, consider somebody who's a Karen? What would they do? Like, is there air conditioning, or would they like tell on somebody, or on an airplane? An entitled person. So like they should get the armrest? Unnecessarily selfish. Is that what a Karen is? I can't really figure out what a Karen is, because people like associate that with so many different things. Hold up the flight from leaving. Oh no, I don't like delays. Complain about everything. Okay. Okay. That's pretty up there, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna go from like who I would want to sit by to who I really would. So 10 is like who I don't want to sit by, like the last on my list. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rich told me a story about this kid who played everything out loud, and then he was like watching a movie in his headphones, and the kid was like, "Can I watch this movie with you?" Like, what do you say? Like, first of all, their parent should be like, "That's not appropriate," and I'd be like, if they were like an annoying kid, I'd be like, do you have games on your own iPad? I don't know what I would do. I bet they watched the movie together. That seems like he'd probably just be like, I should probably be like, sure. And then they just like start watching it together. He has one headphone in, he has the other, you know? And that's his kid to this day. Okay, so I would probably, max brightness on screen, it bothered me, but like, if they don't have any of the other qualities, I feel like I could maybe do that. And if it, okay, so we're gonna put that at the top, max brightness. I think I'm okay with that. I think if it's a day flight, I think we can do, if I want to sleep and they want to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes, that's going to be hard. I think plays everything out loud would be annoying. But I think I could put headphones in and drown that out a bit. I can do that. So we're going to put out loud as 2. I don't feel like when I was younger, people used to clap when planes landed a little bit more, and now people don't do it at all. I feel like people really like bullied people into not doing that anymore. Okay, this has probably like 4 more minutes. Let me try one. And then we have to cut up the vegetables, and we need to like put this in cold water. Please don't fall, please don't fall. And then we need to also marinate it in pickle juice. Okay, so 3, I think I can do bathroom. Next, seat swap or whatever, I'll just say no. It's awkward, but that's fine. Maybe seat swapper before bathroom, to be honest. Your timer says 2 minutes. Okay, thanks, Monique. What would I do without you? Okay. So I guess I could do maybe seat kicker next. Whatever. Let's do it. 5, midway down. 6, we're going. Man. Oh. I might have to do Karen as a 6 because 7 is Chatty Cathy. I would rather, if it's a Karen and she doesn't talk to me, that's fine. Talk to other people. 8, we're going Crying Baby. Oh, should we do Crying Baby? 9, we're going Smelly. 10, XL. 11, Sick and Coughing and Throwing Up. That's the worst one. Hey, Raj, thank you so much. Raj, thank you so much. That rhymes. Yeah. Here you are. It's angelic with this music playing. Seed kicker above Karen. Yeah, maybe I have to switch those. I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta try this. Still a little tough. I have some leftover pasta in my fridge because I made a little bit too much earlier. So I'm gonna add that to this. And then, do I have my bowl? Oh, it's in here. My bowl. We're gonna make it in this. Perfectly cooked. Now back to the recipe. So for the sauce, we're gonna combine sour cream, mayonnaise, pickle juice, and you're supposed to use a little bit of cayenne pepper. I don't have that. So we're just gonna do salt and pepper and a few spices. And I need to run this under cold water after. Is it bad that I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna be for Halloween this year? I have to throw all my costumes out. I still have them. Let me see if I still have them. Like the cow suit? Yeah, I do. I have these ones. Whoops. 1 second, please. Guys. I have this suit and my cow suit still here. What am I gonna do with them? I haven't worn them since. Should I put on the cow at the end of the stream? Maybe I should do that. Just for good old times, you know? And I think I still have the mask that I wore. What was the mask again? One Punch Woman for Halloween. I feel like, do you think I could do a bald cap? I feel like that would be kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and let it sit for a little bit. They seem like they're cooked. And we're gonna chop up some pickles. I think I do, yeah. Yeah, the Dobby mask, remember that one? Okay, we're gonna chop up some of these pickles. Oh my gosh. How many? I feel like we should do a lot of pickles because number 1, I like pickles. Number 2, it's literally like a dill pickle salad. So, you're back from the store. What'd you get at the store? I went to the store today too. I love how we just say store. Like that could be anything that sells anything. You did a lot of pickles. Did you chop them up finely or like how did you do it? Did you like, because I saw some of them had just small pickles and then they chopped them up like just like that. And they didn't do different sizes. I feel like I kind of want it to be more integrated into it. Yo, what are we cooking today? We're doing a dill pickle pasta salad. I actually love pasta salad. I think I've asked you this question before. If you were to enter into an eating competition, it's a really hard question to phrase, but pretty much, if you were to enter into an eating competition, what food would you pick to give yourself the most likely chance of winning? Does that make sense? So like, you probably won't win no matter what, because there's some people. But what food do you think you would place the highest in? I feel like I could do pasta salad. I could eat a lot of it. I've never been full actually from pasta salad. I've never been full. I've just been tired of it. But I don't think I've ever actually been full. We're gonna do another one. There are some things though that I can't eat a lot of. Chocolate, I can't eat a lot of chocolate. I used to be able to. I can't eat a ton of rice. It really fills up my stomach. Those are things that I struggle with. Not afraid to admit it. Pie, you think you could do pie or no? My dad said donuts. I was like, you know how many people eat donuts? Could eat a ton of donuts? This is how many pickles we have in there right now. I think we're gonna chill on that for a bit. And we're gonna do the cheese and the onion now. We'll strain this, put some cold water on it. We're really gonna get the water out of this because these shells like hold a lot of water, I feel like. We'll turn this on very cold. Lasagna. I'm not winning. I might as well eat my hair. That's pretty good, actually. Fries. Do you think you could eat a lot of fries? See, like, I would say hot dogs, but there's too many hot dog eating competitions, and these guys are insane. Like, I feel like I could eat, like, to be quite honest, I feel like I could eat, like, 10 hot dogs. Like, if they're, like, the ballpark hot dogs, like, just the small ones, and I'm like, hungry, I think I could eat 10. You can't, no. How many hot dogs do you guys think you could eat? Like, those, like, ballpark ones. And maybe 10 isn't impressive, but I'm just saying. 10 glizzies. I feel like I could do okay. I definitely wouldn't feel good after, that's for sure. Okay, is this cooled down now? No, I'm gonna do cold water one more time. And then I'm gonna let it sit in the pickle juice. That water is now cold. Maybe, is 10 not impressive? 12 maximum. I think the bun would be hard too. It would have to be no time limit. Like, give me an hour, you know? Like, in an hour, I could eat 10 hot dogs. Ice cream I'd be horrible at. I can't eat a lot of ice cream. No, you wouldn't feel good after eating too much of anything. Definitely not. I think something that I would have an advantage in, because I don't get brain freezes, right? Like, so I think I could do like a Slurpee chugging like competition, because I have that as an advantage. Not because I can consume a lot, but because I think I could just do it faster than anyone else. Like, so maybe like a speed competition. I feel like that would be good. Okay, we have our pasta in here. We're gonna put some pickle juice in here. I have an old pickle drawer, not that old, it's still good. And then I'm gonna use some from this new one because I don't wanna just like drain all the pickle juice out of it. Gallon of Pho? No, I haven't. I used to watch, what's his name? Matt Stoney. I watched Matt Stoney on YouTube a lot. Like, I was obsessed. I think I've seen every single one of his videos, to be quite honest. I'm gonna let this sit in the pickle juice for like 5 minutes to like marinate a little bit. And then we will strain it and put it in here. I do it like people say, what's your hidden talent? And that's what I say. Like, I drink cold drinks so fast. I have to tell myself to slow down because then I like looks weird amongst others. Like if I get like a Slurpee or like an ice cap or a smoothie or something, I'll like, just with drinks in general, I drink them really quickly. Like don't get me like an alcoholic drink that's like tastes good because it's going down the hatch. That's why I like sometimes I order if I ever like, which I don't often, but if I ever do order an alcoholic beverage, if I'm like drinking more than one, I can't drink something that like really tastes good. Because then I'm just gonna finish it way too quickly, and the purpose is not to do that. It's to savor it. My favorite alcohol, I always like my go-to is a gin and tonic, just because it's like simple, but I love all those like tasty sugary drinks. They're so good. Okay, we have, now that's going in here, we're doing cheddar cheese into blocks. What's your guys' favorite? I like ciders, so good. I like those are my favorite. Like, I love trying different ciders. Like, that's why I don't mind going to breweries, because a lot of the time they do have ciders there, and I'm not really a beer drinker. I haven't drank in a little while, actually. I have a whole bar over here, but, you know, I just don't have any friends. So, that's an issue. But, it's okay. I'm not too sad about it. Zed! What's up, Zed? How's it going? I have missed you dearly. I can do like a little more cheese, I think. I'm running out of it, but. And then we want to do onion finely chopped. Guys, I'm an idiot. Because I got potatoes. Why did I get potatoes? I was like, oh, potatoes, like it'd be good in a pasta salad. This is a carb. The pasta is a carb. Why would I put them together? Zed! Hi! I'm glad you're here. Oh, also dill. We need dill. Espresso martinis are really good, actually. Yeah, I think the potatoes are definitely redundant. I don't know why. I think because I was like, oh, it's a pasta salad. Like potato salad, they're kind of similar. But it's just two starches. That would make no sense, you know? So, yeah, I missed the mark with that one, for sure, for sure. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of onion. I'm gonna chop it up kind of fine. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it said use some white onion. And then I'm gonna put some different, oh my gosh, I bought this apple at the grocery store as well because like apples wrapped in this kind of paper are meant to be delicious. They're like a little more expensive, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a good apple. Let me get that. And then I take it home, right? I'm like, whoa, it looks so delicious. What is that? Can I return this? What is that? That looks disgusting. And then I was like, maybe they wrapped it in this tasty looking fence thing because it had wounds. Oh, they really got me on that one. They got me. And I needed a fruit today. And I was like, I'll just buy one apple. One, because I am a solo traveler. It actually is quite difficult to grocery shop for one person because there's not often, they don't sell things that small. Like I'm like, wow, I'm really buying one apple. That's kind of funny. Oh, I should do that. Go around people's apple trees. Like all the people that have apple trees in this condo. I saw at Walmart today, there was a plant. So I bought this plant. I'm bringing it over. It's big. One sec. Bear with me. It might be dying. It's dying a little bit, but I'm just gonna take those leaves off quick. Okay. Okay, I bought this plant a while ago. All of my plants have been successful. Look at this guy. He's huge now. There's a few dead leaves on him. Take those off. I just got back, so there's bound to be a few dead ones, but I usually take them off. And then there's a few new ones coming in. Like you can see this one at the top. Do you see? The thing I'm confused about is it used to be red, like all over red. Now it's green. Maybe because it was a young plant, right? I just realized that. It sits in the corner. I don't even know why I bought this. It definitely isn't the star, and this pot is way too big for it. Oh, and these things, I use them for when I'm away. So I fill it up with water, and the plant only takes what it needs. So I like put it in there like this, and then they don't die when I'm traveling. It's quite great. I'm a genius. We still have my huge Pokemon too. I don't know what I'm going to do with that because I'm planning on moving soon. So, not really sure what I'm going to do with that. But yeah. Where did I travel to? I went to so many places. Guys, I went home for like 24 hours. I went to Vancouver. I went and looked at some places because I am moving soon back home. Back home. I guess wherever I move is home. But I'm looking at places in Vancouver, and then I went and did that, saw my family, saw my niece and nephew, saw my brothers, saw my parents, and then I went up to Seattle, and then I went to San Fran, stopped in Baltimore for 24 hours, came back to Toronto, all within 1 week. Oh, no, I went to Montreal before that. Guys, we haven't even talked about that. I went and competed at the Nationals in Montreal. It obviously did not go well, which is honestly fine because if you were there, you would have known. You would have known. I went to the track earlier that day, on the day that I was throwing, just to see which way we would potentially throw the javelin. And I went there and they had everything set up, throwing with the wind, like with it. And I was like, okay, sweet, like we're good to go. And then I checked the weather and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 18 degrees. We threw it like 9 p.m., so like really late at night. And so I was like, 18 degrees, that would be fine, like no problem. And it was like storming that night. So it became, okay, this is what we got in here, by the way. We have cheese, pickles, and onions. And so I got to the track and I was like, ooh, it's a little colder than I thought. I looked at the weather when we were throwing and it was like 13 degrees. So I was freezing. And then they walk us out and they walk us to the other side of the track. And the winds were like 5.0 on the hundreds. The opposite way. So we were throwing into the 5.0 wind. I'm not a very experienced javelin thrower, and so I don't know how to throw into like an immense headwind. Apparently you're supposed to throw it like really low. Like you're supposed to like bullet it into the wind. So then it like cuts the wind. But like, you think I'm capable of doing that? I was like asking the girls, I was like, my javelin keeps like just going, it was like going up, and I swear I saw it like come back this way, and like, and so I was like, oh no. And so I was like asking the girls, I was like, this clearly isn't going well, like, can you give me some advice? And they're like, you need to throw it like lower, like a dart into the wind. I didn't know if I was like, if I should have just like went and changed my technique right then. And so the first throw I tried to do that, and it was just so bad, and I was like, all right, I guess we're here for fun, because I just wasn't experienced enough to throw in those conditions, and that's okay. I'm glad that I did like more competitions before that to know that that's like not like where I was at. It was just that particular situation. But I do have to say, I'm so glad that I went and did that, because it proved to myself that I wasn't done and that I can come back if I want to. And I think it surprised a lot of people there. Like I saw my agent after, Rob, and he was like, wow, a lot of people were like surprised. They're like, is that Georgia competing? She's already back? And that's enough for me. I just pretty much wanted to prove to myself that if I want to, I can come back at any time. Like if my heart is still in the sport, yeah. Absolutely. Like never, ever, 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 ever give up. And I think that's what's really hard about when people get injured and they're not like at the same level that they used to be. People are just like, well, I guess that's fine, just quit. Like, that's horrible. No. That's the opposite of what you should encourage people to do. It's not always about like the performance. It's about like what you're proving to yourself and your character. Oh, I need to drain this. Whoops. So it was kind of like a little solo mission. Like no one was there. Pierce wasn't there. My coach wasn't there. My parents weren't there. I just went and did it. And I was kind of like, yeah, like I'm happy about that. So yeah. And there was like a couple people who came up to me after and was like, hey, I've been like struggling with like some health stuff. Can you help me out? Did you have any advice? And I was like, you know what? Absolutely. That's why I'm here. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, see, I have to figure out, and so many people have been asking me what my plan is for like the future, if I'm gonna stay in sport or not. I haven't discussed this with anyone. This is like new with you guys. Like I haven't talked about this at all. And I've been struggling with it, wondering what to do. Like, as that chapter closed, like, should I come back? What do I do now? Do I transition to another career? And I still don't know if I necessarily have the answer. But I do think that this next year, 2025, my whole athletic career, this is what this looks like, by the way. I feel like I need to put like a little bit more toppings, maybe some more pickles. Ooh, pickly. And I feel like my entire athletic career, I have always been pressed to make teams, to get scores, to do this by this time. Like, there's never any moments where you can kind of be like, reflect and be like, what is next for me? Like, I've never actually had time to do that. It's always been like, I need to make a decision now if I'm doing this meet. I need to make a decision now if I'm going to the Olympics. Like, all this stuff, you don't even get time to really ask yourself what you actually want to do. And so I feel like I'm gonna take this next year, like 2025, and I'm not gonna stop training. I'm gonna do track because it's all I've known for like the last like 15 years. And I am not gonna say no to opportunities. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what I like. I'm gonna see if that's like the new route for me. And then after this year, if I feel strong enough, then we take another crack at it. I feel like that's fair to me. I feel like it's not rushing my recovery. I can work on like getting my foot and my calf, because my calf is still really small, completely back to strength, like fully back. And then we have a base that we can actually build an elite athlete off of again. And I never got to give myself that opportunity because of how rushed this sport is and how like qualifying goes and like all that stuff. And I don't think it's a good idea to try to like go back to it at that rate again. So yeah. Oh, thank you. And I'm only 28. Like, if I really wanted to, I could try again when I'm 30 and then call it. Like, I don't like being like, this is what I need to do at this time, and this is where I need to do it. So that's like the plan right now. There might be some opportunities coming my way. I can't give out anything yet for this next year. And so that's kind of why I'm leaving it a little bit like open at the moment. But the goal is definitely like to completely rebuild that foundation again, and then come back when I'm like fully ready again, and to see if I have it at my best. I just feel like I never fully recovered. Like I never was actually like, I was always like trying to train through complications. I was always like, oh, let's just like bring it up to full intensity. And so when I give myself some time to build my leg back and then come back with like a fully healed body, I think that's when we'll fully see exactly what we can do. That's the only way that we'll be able to see. If I rush it, I'm never gonna know. Okay. We are going to put our dressing on. Will we measure it? Absolutely not. Yeah. I had so many complications from that first injury in I think it was 2021, right? Could you imagine? I go the cooking route? Okay, we got sour cream. If Monique's still on there, you're not seeing this because I'm not measuring anything. You're probably gonna freak out. But that's okay. I think it's like even parts, you know? Ish. Even parts-ish. And then some more pickle juice. And some salt and pepper. Some salt and pepper. And maybe I want to add something else. I have some seasoning salt. Maybe I could go with that. But yeah. Trying to figure out your life because the military didn't work out, so time to find a plan B. See, I think a lot of people like stress out when they're like confronted with that, and like rightfully so. You're kind of like in no man's land. But at the same time, sometimes that's where you actually find what you want to do. When you're lost, when you're the most lost, you know? Because that's when something comes to you. Or that's when you're like, I guess I gotta be desperate and do this, and then you figure out you're like really good at something. Wow, this looks kind of good. Okay, so it's looking pretty yummy. You're supposed to let this sit into the fridge for 1 hour so it can chill, and I think also so it can like, this looks so good. So it can like absorb all of, did I get a hair in there? That's gross. It's okay, I'm eating it. I won't be serving this to anybody else. This looks exactly like the picture. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on. I don't want to tip it too far. Why can't you see it properly? Can you see it? Oh, I want you guys to be able to see it properly. Yeah, I guess if it's your own hair, it's a little different, right? It's like not, okay, maybe I can tip it a little bit more. It's not focusing really though. Like it's not giving the real look. This is what it looks like on the website though, so I'm pretty happy about that. So you're supposed to put this into the fridge for an hour. The only like issue about kind of being lost career-wise in this economy is that you don't really have any time to explore. Things cost money. Living costs money. So, yeah. You gotta kind of like do something else while you're looking. Own your own bookstore, that's kind of sick. Okay, so this is going in the fridge for 1 hour. What should we do for an entire hour? Anyone have any ideas? I'm just kidding. I already made a batch. I already made one. Yeah, gotcha. Didn't think I did that, did you? I'm so prepared. I haven't tried it yet though. I need to put this somewhere else. Maybe I put my salmon. I'm having salmon tomorrow. Yeah, there we go. This has been sitting in the fridge. Yes, I got you. You're like, oh man, we have to wait an entire hour? No, we don't, because I already made one. And this has been sitting in there for an hour. It kind of looks weird, not gonna lie. I don't know why it looks like that. Maybe I need to shake it up. Oh, it's not moving? Well, it feels like it's like frozen or something. I'm gonna put this in a bowl. Yeah. So then we can mix it up properly, I think. Okay, now we're talking. What do we got at the bottom here? Whoa, that's a lot that fits in that can. Whoa, okay. This has been in there for a while. This is what that looks like. Kind of the same ingredients. And now we can actually taste this with the proper amount of sitting time. Guys didn't think I would have done that, hey? I've been working in the kitchen. So that we didn't have to wait for the outcome. And then I'm gonna eat that tomorrow instead. Okay, we need a proper bite. We need one with pickles, cheese, pasta, and okay, I think we got it all in this. Oh no. Maybe like 2 pastas. Come on, get on the fork. This one's being stubborn. Okay, I think we have everything in that fork full. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. It's a lot of flavors. Okay, we got another forkful. It's a little too bright on the thing. This is unlike any pasta I have ever had. It is super like creamy. The cheese and the pickles like surprisingly go really well together. And the sauce does not, like, I wouldn't, if someone made this for me, I'd be like, what dressing is that? You have to send me the recipe. But it's just mayo and sour cream together? That makes no sense. I wouldn't even, it tastes like ranch or something. It kind of tastes like ranch. Guys, I've not had a healthy appetite. I've been eating pretty bad. I feel like I could not eat a lot of this just because it is like really like kind of creamy. But it's yummy. Like, this is a perfect side, you know? For those who need glasses. Oh, well, look at that. 4D. HD. Like, if you're having burgers, that is like, I can tell. I'm making this for my family back home. And I'm gonna be like, I just put together a pasta salad really quick. Don't mention it. Don't even mention it. And then they're all gonna grab something and be like, "Whoa, where'd you get this from? What a good idea." That's the Ellenwood accent. It's like pretty light, like there's not a lot of ingredients in it, but it tastes like I could eat a lot of it. Like it's pretty rich. It's definitely not a main dish. As I'm like eating the whole thing. It was interesting to like let it sit for an hour. Because it definitely tasted different when I like had a piece of that than this. I need something to drink. Do we not have anything to drink around here? I guess water will have to do. Wow, I really don't want water right now. I want anything else but water. Yeah, it's always a side dish for sure. Although after like a barbecue or something with my family, the next day I will eat so much pasta salad for breakfast. I eat it for breakfast. I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know when you just like want something to drink, but like you really don't want water. You're like, I'll literally take anything else. Hey, Mark, thanks for the raid. Love it, love it. That's all I have for today, guys. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna stream Friday. I need to make it up to you. I need to make it up to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we're gonna do a stream on there tomorrow and Friday. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what we're gonna do. 3 days in a row, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I also have no plans in the evenings for the next couple days, so I am scheduling us in right now for some hangout sessions, and there's nothing you can do about it. So there's literally nothing you can do about it. Hey, Bread Harvest, Eclipsal, finally, he's redeemed his sub. Oh wow. What a loyal member to our community. Comes on every couple months, redeems a sub, and peaces out. I feel like I'm actually itching to play Among Us again. I would love. Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't even see my massive salad. I need to be validated. Okay, yeah, we will try to play some Fall Guys tomorrow. It's been a while. So, I'm gonna eat a little bit more of this, and might have to like order a Sprite or something. This water isn't doing it for me, you know? I know, exactly. Alright guys, thank you. I also wore eyelashes today. They're not really put on right like last time. But I tried. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably a bit later, probably around maybe 7. I will let you know in the morning hours, but probably around 7, I think. All right, I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.